Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Patchwork Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Affordable quality.
All right. And of course, we want to say hello and welcome to everyone tuned into another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. How was your weekend? How are you doing today? Is it going to be a good week? I mean, listen, since the start of the dry season, or should I say since the end of the hurricane season, I don't know what's going on. But boy, water for so. Water. It has interrupted a lot. Some it stopped the show and some it didn't. But my goodness, it's been a really, really wet start of the dry season. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Police talks about missing men. We'll tell you more in a while. And of course, we're hearing from the Ministry of Agriculture tonight. And of course, GPW, the Grenada Public Workers Union, serves notice of industrial action to the TA Marshall Community College. So we have this and more to talk to you about right here on Mikey Live. News discussed, not told. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got superb distributors. We've got the Big Insurance. We've got, Ariza Credit Union and everybody else. Thank you for being with us. We're coming back in a while. And of course, when we do, it could be real news. Brace yourselves. We'll be back.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love.
Selected Jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside. Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So welcome. And of course, it was one hell of a weekend, boy. Water for so. Listen, what I tell all the water is real water. And water causes, some little interruptions here and there. Some events got rained out. Some had to be postponed. I don't know what's happening. But so for the latter part of the rainy season, we got no rain. Zip. Nada. And then in comes the dry season. And since the dry season started, water, days on end, water. We ain't complaining, but my goodness, it's a lot of water. All right. So anywho's, we have a few things. So for the events that we're able to play, we can tell you about those. But there were some others that just couldn't happen. Some, like I said, had to be postponed. So, speaking of postponement, first things first, this tournament was postponed last week. All right, and it will be playing the National Primary School Football Final. All right, so that's now going to be happening tomorrow at Guave. All right, St. Patrick's RC versus South St. George Government. That first game will play at 2 o'clock at the Cuthbert Peters Park. And the second game, Bonaire Government will be playing St. Peter's RC. That's my old school. That's the championship match. It's going to be played at 3 p.m. Again, this will be happening at the Cuthbert Peters Park in Guave. It is the National Primary School Football Final, which was supposed to happen last week. It's now happening tomorrow again because it was postponed. And still, while we talk about football, boy, Hurricane. What a season they had in 2025. They did good in the Premier League. St. John's Sports beat them, did better. But it was time for revenge at the Wagiti Super Knockout Tournament. And let me tell you this, what a game it was. Hurricane SC clinched the championship title with a hard-fought 4-3 victory over St. John's Sports. They say it was a thriller at the 15th annual Wagiti Super Knockout Tournament. They say it was like, nothing I'm talking like Donald Trump, nothing you've seen before. It was great. It was big. You understand? It was magnificent. St. John's Sports put up a good fight. But Hurricanes by NASA. You understand? So, it was great. And they turned out victorious. Pun intended. The Victorians turned out victorious. So they beat St. John's Sports. I wonder how that worked out. Back in the day, they had to find somewhere else to pass. You can't pass through Guave. You understand? Friendly rivalry and all of that. But it was good. So congratulations to them. And another one was good as well. For the third place, FC Camahan delivered a solid 2-1 win over Paradise FC International to secure the third place, all right? Paradise they did well, you know, for the season they played, you know, they well played. Even in the Premier League and in the Wagiti Super Knockout Tournament. But there are other teams that are shining brighter. Paradise has been consistent over the years, but in 2025 it was just not their best year. Despite putting up a good fight, it was just not their best year. But we still have to say congratulations to Paradise FC because y'all play. Not every time you're going to win. And it is what it is. So they're going to regroup and come back for 2026 with a bang, I am sure. Now, this story, I have no pleasure in telling you about this. This one worries everybody. I'm going to put it up on your screen. It's that important. These young men are all missing. All missing. How? I mean, the police didn't really give much details on this. But what I can tell you is it is worrying a lot of people as to how it is that 3 young men have gone missing. How have they gone missing? All right, I believe they are all, well, if you look at the names, they are all related. All right, so the names are Nashan Sabazan, who's 18 years old, Yohan Sabazan, 18 years old, and Javon Langain, 18 years old. All right, all are young men. And so police are seeking your assistance in finding these young men. According to police, they were last seen on Saturday, 22nd November 2025 near Marigot, St. John, and have since not been seen by their family. Now, we do not know much. I don't know if they went out by boat or something because the police did not provide context to the information. They just said what they said and didn't say a lot. So I don't know. Don't ask me, I don't know. But police say if you see these young men or know of their whereabouts, please contact the Criminal Investigations Department on 440-3921, Guelph Police Station 444-8224, Police Emergency 911 or hotline 444-1958, or you can also call the nearest police station. 18-year-old men. Where they gone? They just vanished in thin air? Something not right. You understand? Something is not right. And so, folks, please do whatever you have to. Make a few phone calls, ask a few questions. I'm hoping that the family will do the same. Ask a few questions, find out a few things. We ain't letting that one go just so. We understand? Ask questions. Okay, family? Ask questions and stay persistent. So all the time, anyway, so again, please, family, we're coming back to you. I just saw we had a little error there. Make sure you ask questions, talk to some people, find out what's going on, all right? And don't lead just so. Don't lead just so. Okay. All right, we're moving on. So, what else we have? So, last week we were telling you that they were doing some work on the Old Fort Road. Now they're trying to extend the entrance a little bit because, you know, that like a corner, the vehicle will go along in the hole, that kind of thing. So, they're almost done. Yeah, they're almost completed. All right, so the traffic department of the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to now notify the general public, particularly the motoring public, that the Old Fort main road is now reopened to 2-lane traffic. All right, so you don't worry about it. So things gone back to normal. In other words, things are back to normal. All right, that's basically what they're saying here. Right, so Grenada is, and that now has to do with agriculture. And Grenada say that they are intensifying their efforts to reduce its heavy reliance on imported white potatoes. Over 8,900 tons brought into the country in 2024. 8,900 tons potato, white potatoes imported in the country in 2024. So they say they're trying to deal with that by strengthening local production capacity. This week, the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, in partnership with IICA and the Caribbean, they are hosting a 3-day blending workshop consultation focused on enhancing technical skills for smart white potato production. Now, the training, which is facilitated by a Jamaican agricultural expert, Alvin Murray, follows Grenada's recent participation in a regional white potato production workshop, which happened in Dominica just last week. Now, day one began today with a short opening ceremony featuring remarks from the Honorable Lennox Andrew. Then you have Dr. Jem Thomas Barry, Cadi representative, Grenada, also George Del Sol, and others. You understand? And there were different attendees, and so the minister, you understand, Honorable Lennox Andrew, considers the 3-day Irish potato consultation or consultancy or workshop as an important activity for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique.
A workshop of this nature, a training of this nature, is extremely important for us in Grenada. You've heard talk about our CARICOM agricultural leaders, ministers, and our OECS agricultural ministers meeting and taking decisions on this. So this is simply a very important exercise for Grenada and for our region. I think today, with programs of this kind, what we are in fact doing is that we are rejuvenating, we are giving a new life to the strategy implemented by those who came before us of ensuring that we can in fact produce a number of the goods and services that we import. We can produce them ourselves. And it is in this context, my friends, I want you all to see the importance of this workshop, of this training, that you are in fact working to achieve the economic independence, not just of Grenada, but of our region.
Thank you, sir. So he was not he was not the only person. And while the potatoes, white potatoes, have been identified as a strategic crop for import substitution, and food security by the OECS ministers of agriculture, Caribbean countries, including Grenada, continues to import significant quantities. So, Cadi representative in Grenada, that's Dr. Jem Barry Thomas, explained that the 3-day consultation is seen as the beginning of a long-term transformation in Grenada's agricultural sector, and she feels very good about that.
Today represents a meaningful step towards Grenada's commitment to strengthening food and nutrition security, reducing dependency on imported staples, and supporting the CARICOM 25 by 25 plus 5 initiative. White potato is a major component of diets in Grenada, not only in Grenada, but across the OECS. Right? In 2024, OECS countries collectively imported close to 8,900 tons, value of over $7.6 million US. Now, these numbers underscore both the significance of the crop and the opportunity before us to transition from heavy importation to viable local production. Now, Dominica's long-standing success in commercialization of the white potato crop, achieved under agroecological conditions similar to those in Grenada, demonstrates what is possible.
Thank you, ma'am. And of course, we're moving on. So the place getting warm, figuratively. as we are hearing from the Grenada Public Workers Union. In this dispatch from the union, it says here that on Thursday, December 4th, 2025, the Grenada Public Workers Union, the GPWU, served formal notice of its intent to engage in industrial action to the T.A. Marshall Community College, TAMCC. Now, this action follows the college's failure, they say, to honor negotiated salary increases and retroactive payments owed to GPW represented employees for the year 2025, despite repeated dialogue and a non-negotiable deadline of December 8th, 2025, communicated on November 26, 2025. Workers have been denied their rightful increases, they say, for 12 months, creating an untenable situation that has gravely undermined morale, motivation, and trust. The union also expresses deep concerns over recent breaches of good faith bargaining, including unprofessional, they say, conduct during a call with the chair on December 1st of 2025, and actions that sought to bypass the union's role as the exclusive bargaining agent. So the GPWU say that they remains committed to industrial peace, but cannot sustain this commitment in the face of persistent breaches. Under Section 50 of the Employment Act, Cap 89, Act Number 14 of 1999, as amended, and the Labor Relations Act, Cap 157A, workers have the right to take industrial action where good faith efforts at resolution have failed. Unless full payment is effected by the stipulated deadline, the GPWU will have no alternative, they say, but to take appropriate industrial action in defense of its members' interest. The union also stands in solidarity, they say, with members of the Grenada Union of Teachers who are similarly affected. GPWU calls on TAMCC to act swiftly and decisively to avert disruption and to restore confidence by honoring its obligations. At the time of this release, the union received notice from the Office of the Labour Commissioner that TAMCC have referred the matter to conciliation. All right? Okay. So we might end up in a little problem here. So let's see. So maybe they'll be starting industrial actions as of tomorrow. I don't know. But let's see. All right? Let us see. Folks, for weeks I've been trying to figure out why this broadcast computer was behaving weird. For weeks, right? Showing up like we are having internet issues, and I know we don't, and other things. Just after a small glitch that we had on the program there, I think I figured it out while on the program. And that is why not an antivirus and its firewalls periodically blocks my feed. Why? God knows. And that is what was interrupting our broadcasts for the past few weeks. Periodic, like sometimes you get it once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks we get a little interruption. And I did everything possible to see why that was the case, but I'm just now realizing that it is not an antivirus. It's a very good antivirus. It does its job, but of course sometimes it clashes with other things that you're doing because it wants to take precedent over all programs that you are running. And sometimes, whereas sometimes that will be good, other times not so much. So they kidnapped a couple in Trinidad and Tobago, right, on Saturday. Right? They believe it is Venezuelans who have done it. They believe it's Venezuelans who are responsible. And guess what? The people are demanding $2.5 million for the release of the couple. $2.5 million US dollars for the release of this couple. Why am I telling you this? This is crazy. Who has $2.5 million sitting in a bank account? Not the average person for sure. Especially when US is not your currency. So how is that going to work? Anywho, and then a question came to mind. What would you do if somebody demanded at least $1 million for the release, God forbid, of your loved one? What will you do? So, grab your phones and go to your loved one, whoever it is that's next to you, husband, wife, mother, father, sister, and to the one closest to you, and ask them, what will they do if you got kidnapped and the person who did it is demanding $1 million for your release? And hear what they say. I ain't trying to start backing out in the house. I ain't trying to start backing out in the house, but I would like to know. I would like to know, like, what lengths are you willing to go? I would like to know what length would you go. I would like to know the lengths that you are willing to go for your loved one. Yeah? And even for me too. I wonder how far my people will go for me. Oh my word. That's going to be a hell of a situation. Yeah? That's going to be a hell of a situation. Because $1 million is not easy to come by. It is not. And sometimes there's really no guarantee that the people still, if the people still will not do something stupid when or if they get the money. Kidnapping situations are very bad. Anyhow you look at it. It's a situation I am happy that we don't have to deal with, like Grenadians. When last have we heard about a case of kidnapping? Nobody wants to kidnap a Grenadian. Because we go demand food, we want to be fed, we want a proper night rest. We still want, listen, Grenadians different, we still want to bathe 3 times a day, we still want to eat and drink 3 times a day. That is we. And I understand, if you take us, treat us good. You understand? And the people on the other end who get the call, the Grenadian who get the call, they might be in a bar, they're say, hey, let me call you back. I ain't hearing you properly. Are they by Sandra here? I'll call you just now. Oh my word! Yeah, no, I'm not lying. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? So they are demanding $2.5 million, right? U.S. South Command Operations. I have another story for all you. Then people say they have, okay, let me see if I get it. Let me see, hold on. Southcom. Let me see if I get the story. But I wanted to ask a question on the business, but I don't want them to target me, so I didn't ask no question on the business. You understand? They were claiming that they have seized the Coast Guard, U.S. Coast Guard. Wait. They have seized, they have made the biggest seizure to date. What is the story? How much? 20,000 pounds of illicit drugs, they say, was found or was seized or intercepted on a vessel. You also saw that story? 20,000 pounds. I ain't seen it, no, I lose it. But yeah. Alright. Oh gosh, my sister says that her daughter just told her that she will tell them to keep her. Oh, really? Well, your daughter can say that, but I'm coming to get you, sis. I'm coming. I'm coming to get you. All right? I ain't paying no money. I tracking the phone. I'm coming. I'm playing military, and I'm coming to get you. All right? I got you. Okay? So what were some of the responses that you guys got from your loved ones? Anyway, so we also have to tell you about the weather. We have received the weather from Fimba Frank. So Fimba, you're starring today. That's getting some of that weather from Fimba, who says that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light isolated showers becoming less frequent by early morning. Tonight's minimum temperature, 24 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect. Now, on Tuesday, that's tomorrow, the weather is expected to be mostly fair with a low chance of a few brief morning showers. And so the max temp is going to be around 31 degrees Celsius and the minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. And so the seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect until about Thursday, Friday, but we're going to keep you posted on that. All right, so outside rough. Please be guided accordingly. What else do I have to tell all you about, boy? Let me see if there's anything. I find I'm running out of time, so I wanna boss it, you know. I wanna boss it. So let's pick up a few people on the business. We've got Java. Big up Java. Big up Kimani. Thank you, Java. Suzanne, Worm, Hazel, Celine, Liz, Shabin, my sister, Sue, Joyous, Kijana. Big up to the people out there in St. Kitts. Alright, big up to St. Kitts people. We appreciate you. Celine again, Marcus, Margaret, Valerie, Denise, who else? Eunice, Ian, Hazel, Hazeland, Yvette, Yvonne, everybody else. Blessings, Adonna, I see you there as well. All right, so blessings to you. Gracelyn, Sylvina, can everybody? Valerie, Eunice, Java said to share the business. And when Java speaks, everybody listens. So Java says to share the business, so y'all obey. Alright? Trust and obey, for there's no other way. Anywho's, I posted the Serenity Prayer, and it is probably something that I would want to underscore every so often, because I think it's something that we should reinforce. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Again, let's all say that together and think about it while you say it, because only when you apply thought into this that you understand what it is that you're asking for and how it is that you are going to apply yourself to achieve what it is that you're asking for. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. It therefore means that there are things that you will encounter day by day. There are things that you're going to encounter in your life that you must see, acknowledge, but let go. Not try to be a hero and change these things, but learning to accept things for what they are accept people for who they are. It is not easy, but this is necessary for your own peace of mind, for your own success. Because if you are too arrogant, thinking that you know it all, that you can fix it all, you yourself will be disappointed miserably. You disappoint yourself, you find yourself in hot water and troubles all the time because you're meddling in business that you do not belong. So grant me the serenity to accept humbly the things that I cannot change. The courage, the will to change the things that I can. You cannot change the things that you cannot change, but you can change the things that you can. So you have to get that courage to not be a coward, but to change it. Because you have the power to do so. And probably you will benefit. And through your efforts, others will benefit as well. The courage, knowing that it is the right thing to do, you develop that courage, that will, that impetus to go ahead and attempt, even if you may fail once or twice, to attempt to change the things that you are able to change. And wisdom to know the difference between the things that you can change and the things that you cannot. You hear me? Once you establish, understand, and apply, your life will be so much different. You find that your life is more purpose-driven. You would find that your rate of success will be higher. You understand me? And then probably tomorrow, God's willing, we will talk about the law of attraction. And of course, there are a few things that you apply in your life with purpose, deliberately, and you will find that life becomes more easier every day. Repetition. And again, the rate of success with whatever you attempt is greater. I'm going to take a break. And when I come back, when the program comes back from the break, we will have for you the National Report. So stay right there, folks. We're coming back with the National Report. Of course, the National Report is news, government-oriented. So we take that quick break and we'll be back.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NOASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NOASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Patchwork Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GIS News for Monday, December 8th, 2025. I am Rikisha St. Louis. Coming up in the news, Ministry of Youth to recognize and award outstanding youth in 2026. And Hillsborough Street closed until December 24th to facilitate Christmas vending and shopping. We'll have details to these stories and more when we return.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it is crucial for all of us to conserve water at home. When washing my fruits and vegetables, I use a bowl of water, and later I reuse it to water my plants. This is how I save water at home. What are you waiting for?
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Outstanding Grenadian youth will be awarded during the 2026 National Youth Awards as part of government's mission to reward excellence and invest in the future of the youth. The awards was launched on Monday, December 8th under the theme Legacy in Motion, Empowering Youth, Driving Transformation. Monday also marked the opening for submissions of nominees, which will be opened until February 7th, 2026. Project Coordinator Abigail Ellis says nominations must be submitted online through the ministry's available portals.
And you will need a professional portrait photo of the individual to be uploaded onto the platform, a government issue ID, a reference letter, and supporting documents. And these can all be found on the platform. It can be found on the link. You follow the steps right through. They're very thorough, 1, 2, 3, and you will be able to submit. Incomplete submissions will not be processed. I repeat, incomplete submissions will not be processed. So we're kindly asking you, when you go onto the platform and you click on the link, to enter into every single field that says required the information that we're requesting.
Nominees must be citizens of Grenada between ages 18 to 35 and can be nominated in 5 of 6 categories, including environmental health and wellness, leadership, service, and community development.
Entrepreneurship, innovation, and professional excellence. Now, this category honors young professionals, creators, business leaders who demonstrate exceptional skill, originality, and impact in the fields such as business, enterprise development, technology and digital innovation, professional excellence across sectors, scientific or technical advancement. The second category, one of my favorites, and I believe Palsec, one of her favorites as well, is the sports and physical achievements. And we celebrate, in this category, we will be celebrating young people making remarkable accomplishments in the areas of athletics, coaching, sports leadership, physical wellness initiatives, and sporting representation at national, regional, and international levels. So I think that category is going to be a very competitive category, seeing the way we are such sports fanatic here in Grenada. The third category is arts, culture, and the creative economy. And this category recognizes excellence in the creative and cultural industries, including performing arts, visual arts, fashion, music and entertainment, cultural preservation.
Minister for Youth, Sports and Mental Health and Wellness and Religious Affairs, Honorable Delma Thomas, says the National Youth Awards is a pillar in government's youth development agenda.
These awards reflect our commitment to inclusion. They are not limited to parish background, circumstances, or ability. They represent every parish, every community, and every pathway to success. From education and entrepreneurship to sports, culture, faith, service, and environmental leadership. Our aim is to spotlight the full diversity potential of your young people. The young man mentoring others in his village, the young woman balancing academic excellence with service, and the young people overcoming obstacles and still choosing purpose. Today is also a call to the nation, parents, teachers, coaches, faith-based organizations, community leaders, employers, and peers to participate, partner with us, and submit meaningful nominations.
The National Youth Awards 2026 will be held during the second quarter of the year. The date will be announced sometime next year. Government, justice, security, finance, telecoms, utilities, private sector, academia, youth and civil society. The highlight of the Connected Caribbean Summit as regional leaders focus on moving from analysis to implementation. The summit was held during the week of December 1st to 5th in Grenada to design and launch concrete initiatives to advance Caribbean development. Described as the region's premier forum for leaders, it highlighted the critical need to implement time-bound initiatives that can convert the region into a stronger, integrated, resilient space. Omar Butch-Smith of UTC Global is proud to be a part of the summit. He supports the overarching goal of adopting a one-region approach.
From the UTC Global Balance Fund Limited, we're a mutual fund, an investment company that's designed for citizens of the entire Eastern Caribbean to start their investment journey, right? So we actually launched in Grenada in March of this year, and we have a number of Grenadians who have since onboarded and are investors and clients of the UTC Global Balance Fund. So we would have launched in St. Lucia in 2023. At the time, we were the first mutual fund to launch in the Eastern Caribbean, and we've since launched in all the other Eastern Caribbean islands with the exception of Antigua, Anguilla, and Montserrat. Our distributor in Grenada is the Grenada Cooperative Bank, where folks can actually go and sign up and make investments in the fund through the Grenada Cooperative Bank. So we're really happy to be a part of the Connected Caribbean Conference because their ethos aligns with ours, which is synergies within the region, creating scale by having a one region approach. The conference started off with an overview of where we were as a region. We sort of took a recap of where we were when we had the first two summits. and where we are now, and the growth and the development that has taken place. So yesterday there was a lot of discussion and focus on the judiciary and moving that forward. On Wednesday they looked at technology, and today is the business forum.
Local participants Christine Lashington and Najila Woodruff are pleased with the knowledge gained during the summit. They believe their businesses will benefit from the tips and solutions shared.
Every conference gives you the benefit of networking with your peers and people in other industries from the region, which is great because you have potential partnerships in the making over lunch, and you're also edifying yourselves on various topics outside of what you're doing day to day. For me, what stood out from this summit so far has been the focus on technology. It's not something I know too much about. It's not my background, but I'm very much interested in how technology can support and bolster what I do as a marketing and communications agency. You know, there's focus on artificial intelligence, which is the buzz right now. There's focus on finance and business development, business transformation, and those topics were very interesting for me, and it's been good. I'm learning a lot.
The Caribbean Connected Summit this year was looking at catalyzing Caribbean transformation, and these type of dialogues are so important in the region to be able to exercise change and to create development and new strategies for us to grow as businesses here in the region. Working with a software development company, although I'm in the marketing department, today's actual session about finance stood out the most as I realized how difficult it was in terms of access and how we need to look at policy. And there was a lot of dialogue today about talking instead of solving, and I really felt that today we looked at some solutions and some clear impacts on how businesses in the region, in software as well as regular businesses in manufacturing, can grow and develop through change, through policy and other solutions mentioned.
The Connected Caribbean Summit was held under the theme Catalyzing Caribbean Transformation. The streets of St. George's are bustling with excitement as the vendors display their holiday stocks and Grenadians begin their Christmas shopping. As a result, the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force has made some changes to traffic to facilitate vending and shopping for the season from December 8th to Wednesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve. Hillsborough Street from its intersection with Melville Street and Halifax Street will be closed on Monday 8th to Friday 12th from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday 15th to Friday 19th from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Monday 22nd to Wednesday 24th from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Royal Grenada Police Force apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause. You're watching the GIS News. We'll have more news after the break.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
As a parent, it is my responsibility to care and protect my children. It is my responsibility to ensure they are safeguarded at all times. It is the same for you to safeguard your children by keeping them on their vaccination and immunization schedule. Make them a VIP, vaccinated, immunized, and protected. I am Pinky Fabulous. I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with but a step. So the journey of a year begins with but a sec. 1 second is the difference between old and new. The difference between what you have done and what you have to do. 1 second is the difference between who you were and who you are going to be. The difference between a year of expectations and a year of memories. Awaiting you is a year of opportunities and new moves. Just one final second to reflect. And then we must embrace indeed. I reckon 1 second is all we need.
Welcome back. Grenada is placing emphasis on reducing its dependency on imported white potatoes through the promotion of local production and education of stakeholders on recommended agronomic practices for the production of tropical varieties. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry this week is collaborating with the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, and the Caribbean Agriculture and Research Development Institute, CARDI, to reduce the over 8,900 tons of white or Irish potatoes imported in 2024. They are this week hosting a 3-day blended workshop, theoretical and practical, led by Mr. Alvin Murray, a Jamaican agricultural professional with over 40 years of expertise in agronomy, climate-smart agriculture, and market-driven production systems across the Caribbean. The training precedes Grenada's participation in a regional training last week in Dominica on white potato production.
A workshop of this nature, a training of this nature, is extremely important for us in Grenada. You've heard talk about our CARICOM agricultural leaders, ministers, and our OECS agricultural ministers meeting and taking decisions on this. So this is simply a very important exercise for Grenada and for our region. I think today, with programs of this kind, what we are in fact doing is that we are rejuvenating, we are giving a new life to the strategy implemented by those who came before us of ensuring that we can, in fact, produce a number of the goods and services that we import. We can produce them ourselves. And it is in this context, my friends, I want you all to see the importance of this workshop, of this training, that you are, in fact, working to achieve the economic independence, not just of Grenada, but of our region.
That was the Honorable Lennox Andrews, Minister for Agriculture, Land and Forestry, putting into context the significance of the workshop. White potato have been identified as a strategic crop for import substitution and food security by the OECS Ministers of Agriculture. Caribbean countries, including Grenada, continue to import significant quantities. CARDI representative in Grenada, Dr. Jem Barry Thomas, explained that the 3-day consultation is seen as the beginning of a long-term transformation in Grenada's agricultural sector.
Today represents a meaningful step towards Grenada's commitment to strengthening food and nutrition security, reducing dependency on imported staples, and supporting the CARICOM 25 by 25 plus 5 initiative. White potato is a major component of diets in Grenada, not only in Grenada, but across the OECS. Right? In 2024, OECS countries collectively imported close to 8,900 tons, value of over $7.6 million US. Now, these numbers underscore both the significance of the crop and the opportunity before us to transition from heavy importation to viable local production. Now, Dominica's long-standing success in commercialization of the white potato crop, achieved under agroecological conditions similar to those in Grenada, demonstrates what is possible.
ICA's national specialist, Gregory Del Sol, says the production of white potatoes holds promise for import substitution and is correlated to the CARICOM 25 by 25 plus 5 initiative.
So why potatoes and why now? White potato is not traditionally associated with Caribbean agriculture. The crop, as we know, the agronomists will tell you, it thrives in kind of temperate countries. That is where this crop started, even in places like Peru, which has a lot of temperate zones. That is where this crop really thrives and does best. So it's susceptible to a host of pests and disease, late blight, early blight, both of which require careful and informed management. Yet, thanks to work that has been done in Jamaica, in Cuba to a large extent, and to Dominica as an example in the OECS, white potato cultivation has been showing some signs of progress. So I think this new initiative represents a fresh start that we could apply the science, we could apply the economics to it, and then we could make a more meaningful impact on the production of this crop. Okay. So we need a united approach for food system transformation.
Finally, in the news, the Sauters bus terminal came alive over the weekend as the Ministry of Culture hosted its biannual Camahon Folk and Buy Local Festival. The festival, which began on Friday and concluded on Sunday, was held under the theme Echoes of Camahon. Deep Roots, Strong Heritage, Bright Future, focused on celebrating local music, theatre, dance, craft, and cuisine. Flambeau Match, Saraka, traditional games, performances by dance and folk groups. Here are some highlights.
Yes, they came from Paras, captives African. They struggle and they struggle hard to keep this culture on, and it fell within the grasp of double hand. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. One is the King of Israel.
That story just ended the GIS news for Monday, December 8th. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.